personal favorite grounding techniques for those that have a little brokey brain that experiences cyclical thinking, and sometimes you need to break that cycle so that you can continue to think in a positive and productive manner instead of one that is panicky and full of thoughts that are not so good. And yeah, so I'll start off with the first one, and that's actually super relevant. I like finding an ASMR video that is, important to me, one that I have known about for a while, one that has provided me comfort in the past. I am so sorry if in the background you can start to hear leaf blowers. I live in the Silicon Valley, and they like to keep it clean around here for the tech bros and the I was going to say tech hoes, but that would be, I was just going for the rhyme, but that would be super demeaning. I didn't mean it like that. Anyway, I'm sorry. Yeah, so finding just a video that I'm familiar with and brings me comfort, that's Auditory. Yeah, that's one of my favorite things to do. That's the first go-to thing I think that I go to, or a song as well, like Juice WRLD or something like that. Like a song that I'm very familiar with is something that I'll turn to first. And then second is thinking of one of my favorite memories, one of the most impactful things from my past, fuck. Getting my cat on my 18th birthday in Italy, who I recently lost, within the past 4 months. I had her for 10 years, but paid for her with my own money, and that was the intro to having a real responsibility and just having something to care for. And she was such a sweetheart. She was the sweetest little cuddly floofy kitty, and I miss her every fucking day that I don't have her. I really feel like I let her down, but I think that's a part of grief, is feeling like maybe you didn't do enough. But I really hope that she knew how much I loved her. Yeah, sorry. Okay, and then for my third one, this one might be ADHD coded, because I like to tap a unique rhythm. So something I haven't tapped before, I generally go for, I'm sorry if this is loud, but just something simple, but if I can go for a adding in 1/16. Sorry. That generally kind of helps me, because that's a harder thing to do, and I don't know a whole lot about music. I'm not a drummer at all, and I don't claim to be. But that element of practicing kind of helps me logistically think about something else instead of panic and fear. Another thing is, like, so I found when I start to panic, I will reach for my phone, but kind of like scrolling through and closing apps almost enhances the fear for me, because it's like just another menial task that we often do in this technological era, since we always have our phones. But I try to search for a video pertaining to history that I have never seen or learned about before, because I enjoy learning. So if it's another part of history, world history, that I wasn't like previously aware of, that's something else that kind of like will break the cycle. And it's also like valuable, because then you learn about somebody else's culture, or some experiential, and like oftentimes it can be like a tragedy too. And you know, while it's negative, it may also inspire positive like reactions from it, and give you like encouragement to better the world. And number 4, this is our last one. And I do want to issue a trigger warning for this, because it's uncomfortable and it's not a healthy thing to do, but it's a form of self-harm. Like if I am really going through it, like stub my fucking toe against like a desk or something, or like I know this is really bad, but I used to, like when we were kids, we would try to punch our leg as hard as we could to give ourselves like a dead leg, like a dead leg, and the feeling of your leg, yeah, like try to make it numb. And I mean, God, like, I'm just trying to say, as someone who has severe mental illnesses, sometimes you have to do some weird fucking shit to just jog your mind back into reality. And I'm not promoting self-harm whatsoever. Please don't hurt yourself. It's not the right way to go, but for your like own self being, like your own, sometimes like literally the stress of feeling like you're not real or you're dead. Oh, one sec. Booyah. I love that new feature on the iPhone. Yeah, I mean, sometimes that feeling in itself, I mean, dude, it legitimately, that belief drives people to end their own lives sometimes. So, I mean, hey, if you it's not a surprise why people with sensory issues punch themselves in the head. I've done it before, so I'm not promoting this at all. Like, I want to be really serious about this, but you also shouldn't feel shame about it either. Sometimes we do wacky things to keep ourselves in check. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that it brought some sort of comfort, and yeah, if you ever are going through some shit